Let's kick things off with The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, a game that completely redefined open-world exploration. You step into the shoes of Link, awakening from a long slumber in a vast, breathtaking world teeming with secrets and adventures. What makes Breath of the Wild so special is the complete freedom it offers. You can climb any mountain, explore any ruin, and approach quests however you see fit. There's no hand-holding here. The world is yours to explore at your own pace. From solving intricate puzzles in ancient shrines to battling powerful enemies, the game keeps you engaged with its dynamic physics engine and creative problem-solving. One moment you're paragliding off a cliff, the next you're cooking up elixirs for your next adventure. It's not just a game, it's an adventure that evolves with every playthrough. The stunning landscapes, ever-changing weather systems, and atmospheric soundtrack draw you in, making it easy to lose hours simply wandering through the expansive land of Hyrule. Next, let's dive into Hades, a roguelike dungeon crawler that's as addictive as it is beautifully crafted. You play as Zagreus, the rebellious son of Hades, on a quest to escape the underworld and discover the truth about his family. Every time you die, and trust me, you will die, you're sent back to the House of Hades. But it's not just a reset. The game offers new dialogue, new story beats, and deeper insights into the richly developed characters who inhabit the underworld. The fast-paced combat feels incredibly smooth, and the game offers plenty of variety in playstyles, thanks to its wide array of weapons and abilities. Whether you prefer up-close melee action or long-range magical attacks, there's something here for everyone. But Hades is more than just a dungeon crawler. Its compelling storytelling, combined with a striking art style and an incredible soundtrack, makes every run through the underworld feel fresh and exciting, even after countless hours of gameplay. If you're into survival games, Subnautica is an experience that will pull you in and never let go. Imagine crash landing on an alien ocean planet, surrounded by miles and miles of water. Your mission? Survive. As you explore the depths of this mysterious world, you'll need to gather resources, craft equipment, and build underwater bases to stay alive. But survival isn't your only goal. You're also unraveling the mysteries of this strange world, from the bioluminescent creatures that lurk in the darkness to the eerie remnants of past civilizations. What Subnautica does exceptionally well is creating a sense of both wonder and dread. The game's vibrant underwater ecosystems are beautifully detailed, making exploration feel both exciting and terrifying. One moment, you're swimming among peaceful schools of fish, and the next, you're being chased by a massive leviathan lurking in the dark abyss. The game perfectly blends resource management with exploration, keeping you on edge as you dive deeper into the unknown. Horizon Zero Dawn offers a stunning open world set in a post-apocalyptic future where nature has reclaimed the ruins of a lost civilization. You play as Aloy, a skilled hunter and archer, navigating a world overrun by robotic creatures. These machines aren't just enemies, they're part of the ecosystem, behaving like animals in their own right, and hunting them requires strategy, stealth, and skill. The game's combat system is deeply satisfying. You'll find yourself carefully planning every fight, setting traps, and using Aloy's wide range of weapons and abilities to take down massive mechanical beasts. And it's not just the combat that keeps you hooked. The world itself is incredibly immersive. From the towering mountains to the dense forests, every environment feels alive, and the game's rich lore unfolds as you uncover the secrets of the world's past. Horizon Zero Dawn is a masterclass in world building, and it's a game that will keep you engaged for hours on end. For fans of challenging 2D platformers, Hollow Knight is an absolute must-play. Set in the mysterious and crumbling kingdom of Hallownest, you play as a small but determined knight, exploring a vast interconnected world filled with dark secrets and deadly creatures. The game combines tight, responsive controls with beautiful hand-drawn art, creating a hauntingly atmospheric experience that's both challenging and rewarding. As you explore Hallownest, you'll uncover ancient lore, battle tough bosses, and gain new abilities that open up even more areas to explore. What makes Hollow Knight stand out is how every victory feels earned. The difficulty ramps up in a way that makes each triumph all the more satisfying. Whether you're battling enormous bosses or navigating tricky platforming sections, the game keeps you hooked with its sense of progression and discovery. The world feels vast and full of hidden treasures, making it easy to get lost in its depths for hours at a time. Outer Wilds is a space exploration game that defies conventions. You're an astronaut stuck in a 22-minute time loop, reliving the same day over and over as you explore a miniature solar system filled with mysteries. Each loop resets the universe, but everything you learn carries over, allowing you to gradually piece together the game's intricate and compelling story. What makes Outer Wilds so special is its sense of discovery. Each planet you visit is packed with secrets, puzzles, and environmental storytelling that push you to explore further and dig deeper into the universe's mysteries. The game doesn't hold your hand, and that's part of the charm. You're encouraged to be curious, to experiment, and to embrace the thrill of discovery. It's a game where the more you explore, the more you understand the beauty and tragedy of this strange universe, making each new discovery feel incredibly rewarding. Control is one of those games that immediately grabs you with its eerie atmosphere and never lets go. You play as Jessie Faden, a woman searching for answers in the enigmatic Federal Bureau of Control, a shadowy organization dealing with supernatural phenomena. The game's world is filled with strange, mind-bending occurrences, and as Jessie, you're thrust into a reality where the rules of physics don't always apply. The combat is fast-paced and exhilarating, blending third-person shooting with telekinetic powers. You can throw objects at enemies, levitate, and manipulate your environment in creative ways, which makes every encounter feel dynamic. But it's not just the action that keeps you hooked. Control is a narrative-driven game filled with bizarre, fascinating twists that will have you questioning what's real and what's not. It's a game that invites you to dive deeper into its mysteries, and once you start, it's hard to stop. On the lighter side, Stardew Valley offers a relaxing yet surprisingly addictive experience. You inherit a rundown farm and slowly build it up, growing crops, raising animals, and forming relationships with the local townspeople. But the game's charm doesn't stop at farming. It also includes fishing, mining, crafting, and even exploring mysterious caves filled with monsters. What makes Stardew Valley so engaging is the freedom it gives you to play at your own pace. Whether you want to focus on turning your farm into a thriving business or spend your days fishing by the river, there's always something to do. The game's pixel art is charming, and its calming music creates a peaceful atmosphere that makes it easy to lose track of time. Before you know it, hours have passed, and your farm has transformed into something truly special. For fans of horror, the Resident Evil 2 remake is a must-play. This game takes everything that made the original great and brings it into the modern era with stunning visuals, improved mechanics, and a more immersive experience. You play as either Leon Kennedy or Claire Redfield, navigating the zombie-infested streets of Raccoon City as you try to uncover the truth behind the deadly outbreak. What makes Resident Evil 2 so gripping is its tense survival horror atmosphere. Every bullet counts, and every encounter with the undead is a nerve-wracking experience. The remake does an excellent job of maintaining that sense of dread and suspense, with every hallway and corner potentially holding a terrifying surprise. Whether you're a longtime fan of the series or new to it, Resident Evil 2 will keep you on edge from start to finish. Let's talk about Celeste, a 2D platformer that not only challenges your reflexes, but also tells a deeply emotional story. You play as Madeline, a young woman climbing a mountain, both literally and metaphorically. The mountain represents her inner struggles, and the game uses its challenging platforming mechanics to explore themes of anxiety, self-doubt, and perseverance. The gameplay is tight and precise, with every jump, dash, and climb feeling satisfying and rewarding. But what really sets Celeste apart is how it manages to weave a heartfelt narrative into its challenging gameplay. The story is inspiring, the music is beautifully composed, and the game's visuals are simple yet striking. It's a game that will challenge you, but it will also leave a lasting emotional impact long after you've put down the controller.